Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wildermyth. Last time we made our way across to Lodinker Thicket, but found it locked until we had completed our other objectives. And then moving through into the woolly fields, Faith was approached by some kind of underground cult or something, and tried to learn more about them. Kite has no tasks assigned and is glowing. I'm not really sure why or what I'm missing. But we now have the option of building a station here to earn more resources, and that's going to cost us 1 legacy point, of which we currently have 2. So I'm just going to keep investing in stuff because I'm not sure why we wouldn't if we want to have long-term gain. An outfitter provides hide and fabric. A weaver works provides 2 fabrics, and a tannery provides 2 hides. Let's take the mix. Take 1 of each. And again, we just watch these numbers creep downwards, watching things get more difficult for us as time goes by, it seems. But for now, we're going to head over to Sharton. Scout with everybody, as we are wont to do. Our survey says, Sharton has been revealed. Assault the Myth Barton Stills. The Myth Barton Stills occupied by lurking Gorgons. Alright, well, they're not going to go away if we don't do something about it, so let's jump in. In the deep caverns beneath Myth Barton Stills, keep up. I'm just guarding the rear, you know, for safety. Besides, the torch is up in the front. It's hard to see where I'm... Whoa! Whoosh. Whomp. Ow. What? Where? Wow. What is that? How long has it been down here? Shudder. That crystal is like an eye watching me wherever I go. It's jammed in there pretty tight. If we take it, if you pry it out, we can take it with us. Kite would do that. If I can just get my knife in there. Something's wrong. What? Ah! Pant, pant. What was... Oh, well, is that something in his eye? Kite, there you are. Where did you... What happened to your face? I'm not... There was a gem in a statue. I knew there was something wrong with it. I knew it. Well, whatever happened, the Gorgons must have heard that scream. Form up. They'll be all over us now. Oh boy. Dismay. All foes have +1 temporary hit points. We've got raccoons and roes. And the raccoons have tail spikes doing splash damage to adjacent foes. So we probably want them to be gone. Oh, but there's a friendly leaf spirit. That's interesting. Right. Well, Kite. First off. Simply enough, attack this thing. And with so little health left, Faith, finish it off. And Gothic, since that raccoon is over there, I wonder if these tentacles might allow us to keep it in space or something. Ignite, Discus. A stone disc launches at an enemy or scenery and then ricochets to another nearby enemy, dealing half. Alright. That's not too bad. And now the raccoon is blinded somehow. Kite is going to move up and strike, as he is wont to do. And Faith should be able to finish that off from here. Yeah. Now, does Faith get to move after that? She does not. So let's... We're still interfused with the tentacles, but we're soon going to be out of range of that. So let's interfuse with these rocks instead, and then see what happens. Kite, open the door. We find a foe, and more behind them, but we're just going to attack what we can see. Unfortunately, they dodge. Flanking, 100% hit chance. Flank an enemy with an attack 90 degrees or more from a previous attack that turn. Okay, interesting. Faith. Let's have you shoot from there. 4 damage is great. And then Gothic, we're actually channeled into 2 things now, which I didn't understand us doing. Unfortunately, we can't make an attack all that way away, so I guess we need to withdraw from those. And then we can infuse with these, which are within range of the other thing. And is that going to let us make an attack? I guess not for now. Oh dear. That was very painful. Gothic, can you get an attack here now? I don't understand how this works. Okay, that certainly works. And we left fire behind. Kite. We can't get in range unless we sprint. So let's move to here. That's the Leaf Spirit. That's a friendly. Go Guardian. Can we move through here without taking fire damage? Let's go the long, safe way. And withdraw. Stop infusing with this. Infuse with that. Still very confused by this whole infusion thing. Faith is having a really bad time. Catch the Thief Spirit. Oh, I guess that was like a bonus objective that we've now definitely missed out on. Faith. We don't have like an actual inventory that we can heal with, do we? It's just this stuff. So let's try and kill this thing before it kills Faith. Okay, that was close. Kite filled up his blue bar. Kite is now a Bloodhorn warrior. He's grown stronger. And we get to choose an ability. Engage. Active. As a swift action, Kite engages a foe, forcing it to attack him. Kite must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight, +1 armor per engaged foe. Inspiration. Kite gives adjacent allies +1 bonus damage and spell damage. Riposte. Kite will counterattack after successful melee block or dodge. And upgrade Battle Dance. After hitting with a non-swift melee attack, if Kite still has actions left, he can move up to half of his speed as a free action. It's between, I think, Engage and Riposte. I'm going to go with the defensive stuff here. And a shield. Take 1 less from non-flanking attacks. I think Faith could probably do with that. The amount of damage she just took. And an Igneous Scarf, +0.7 bonus damage. Kite, always be hitting harder. Whew, that was close. Thanks for blowing our cover. Don't blame me, you'd have screamed too. So now what? I don't know, it feels cold, I guess, but it seems normal. It feels... a rock in the eye feels normal, sure. I guess learn to live with it. Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Just try and keep up next time. And the stone is thinking otherwise back there, it seems. calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. A new card is added to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. Rager 1. Man, they're really going all out over here. We can have heroes travel to this site, or we can keep going. We are injured. How do we rest? Is this something that I'm really missing? I would like to rest or do something. But this means the locals will just move in. Secure the stills. The site can provide resources. Da da da. Let's work faster today. If I leave Faith behind and Gothic, will they heal whilst we're doing this stuff? A team to clear out the flotsam and find what's valuable. $19 days, 25 days, 75 days. Jeez. Towns, stations, wilderness, and travelling. Bidding the ghost goodbye. Faith is acting strange. Faith, I thought I'd find you out here. Everything alright? Faith? You're acting different, you know? I've been telling the others it's only stress, but... Gothic. Yeah, Faith. Help me. Help you with what? Nothing. Are we not big friends? I would surely tell you if something were wrong. Nothing's wrong. Gothic heard the dark hum beneath Faith's voice, and things slid into place. The signs had been there for weeks once he thought on it. Increasingly, Faith's habitual sighs and voiced imaginings had been replaced with untimely spans of silence. Sharp, heart-chewing silence. There was little doubt left in his mind. Shall we go? Yes, I suppose we shall. Back to our beds for now. So we can send a party to this tile, or we can secure this site. I want to secure the site, and then I want to heal, if that's at all an option. We got 1 half HP back. Myth button stills have been cleaned out and put in good order, with time left for a few days of comfort. Provide resources at the end of the chapter. Spell threads. Oh, we get both. We don't have to make a choice. Fortify this tile against enemy incursions. It takes time to prepare defenses. Or send a party to this tile. Am I being dumb? How to play? Resting? Retreating? Tasks. Legacy points. Jobs. Scouting. I feel like I've forgotten something important about what's going on. If we gather... That doesn't heal us. Faith is acting strangely, we know this. If we just keep traveling, we're just going to keep getting hurt, right? How do we rest? I guess we don't. We're now healing at 1 rate. What if we just play time? Okay, we spend time to heal. Overland tasks. Keep your heroes busy. Time is an important resource on the overland. Enemy calamity card draws, incursions, and infestations happen over time, making your foes stronger. In general, you don't want to let any of your heroes idle. If you have heroes without any assigned tasks, consider using them to scout other tiles, build defenses on a tile, secure cleared tiles, or build bridges or mountain passes. So, Kite, would you please travel here and scout it? Faith can stay behind because she is injured. Okay. Slowly figuring things out. I'm not sure what the thorns are. Oh, it's infestations. Lovely. Okay. Well, we've healed. That's a good start. Let's assault this place. Just saying, when the job needs doing, it needs doing quickly. Some of us bash the skulls and others stand in the corner and commune with the furniture. Not saying which is better, I'm just saying... Hey, that furniture is pent-up rage you wouldn't believe. Gah! Everything alright? I thought I just saw a snake, but it was a vine. They say snakes are simply vines with ambition. Who says that, really? Was it actually... Oh, no. She is consumed by vines. Interfuse with the vines, cup it, rip it, whatever it takes. That's 100%. I'm sold. Gurgle, hack, slash, Faith. You okay? She's fine. Alright. Combat modifiers. All heroes +2 damage and potency for 3 turns. And we have our foes. I think that means there's 5 of them in total in this encounter. So, let's strike while the iron is hot. There's another one. Excellent. Faith, do you have range to that guy there? No, we have range of 1 to 7. But Faith is now hidden. Gothic can come hang out by Kite and increase their defenses. And interfuse with a bush. Wild Grasp. Alright, I take it back. That was much more effective than I thought it was going to be, even if we didn't hit on that turn. We were hidden, but we still got hit. Not sure how that works out, but I shan't argue. That is a solid hit. Gothic, can we Wild Grasp again? Excellent. Then it looks like we're going towards the barn door. But we're not going to open it until everyone is in place. That seems much wiser. And Gothic, hop on over here. I wonder if we interpose with the woodcutter's axe, how good of an attack that might be. Alright, no immediate issues. Yep, to be expected. That's nice. Oh no. Mortal choice. The hit is worth than Faith to brace herself for. She struggles to stay up. I thought I was made of tougher stuff than this. Faith loses 2 health for the remainder of the game. Won't go down without a fight. Faith dies, deal 10 damage. I will not make it, but others will. Faith dies, +3 armor to all. I'm not going to have Faith die quite yet. So she retreats. and leaves the encounter for the rest of us. Okay. What are we going to interfuse with? Stone tentacles. We're going to go after the raccoon that's injured already. They dodged, of course they did. Let's get into defensive range of Gothic and go Guardian. They walked the long way round, which is very rude. Okay. I'm starting to wonder if I've entirely misunderstood the best way to play this game. I'm going to go after the thing that doesn't have armor. Yeah, that went well. Now, let's interfuse with the wagon, I guess. Splinter Blast. They always block so much stuff. Just the moral of the story is, Kite is a tank. We don't get to attack twice. We can't ignite something that's so close to us. So let's interfuse with these grain bags. Sure. And they are going to constrict this thing. Happy with that. Is this the last raccoon? Because we can't get that close for sure. Alright, so Faith loses some max HP for the encounter, but is still alive in the party. An ancient charm to hang around your waist. Warding. Amount of damage reduced from each incoming magical attack. Faith, take all the defensive ups you can get. Faith, you in there? Remember how we used to wonder what we'd do if one of us fell? We promised to avenge each other, because that's what friends do. And I will later, I promise, but for now, if you need anything, let me know. And she's sleeping. Calamities. Your enemies improve. Bogmores. A new card is added to the Gorgon deck. Oh boy. So I presume the thorns are where enemies are hanging out because we didn't make them defensive enough. When a hero is maimed, they travel to the nearest safe town until they're ready to fight again. Heroes can be maimed once per chapter. If they fall in a battle second time, they will die. Oh, that's lovely. Alright, well we can get back to Wickergeist and then perhaps get an extra recruit. And we're healing while on the road. The enemies advance over time. We have 5 legacy points. I don't want the raccoons being stronger. The rest, sure, the decks are going to get full up with stuff eventually anyway. Keep going back to that town. And Faith has returned to action, which is great. Let's see about getting Pastel. Pastel is ready for adventure. Alright, so we now have another Greenhorn Hunter. Through shot. Pastel fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target and hit the next target in a line, dealing -1 damage to the second target. Ambush. Pastel draws back, using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles, dealing an extra +2 damage. If the shot is not sprung, Pastel gets a free attack at the beginning of her next action. Quelling Moss. Pastel has coated her weapon in Quelling Moss. Her physical attacks apply 1 poison. As an action, she can toss a flask of burning poison that applies damage to all enemies in the area. let's go for an ambush and see if we can make that work. So, we've had a brush with death, and we now have these 3 areas in the north to deal with, as well as perhaps the Weeping War Wet later on, but we will have to cross a mountain range to do it. Join me next time and we'll see just how this gaming campaign is going to progress, because it looks like it's going to get tougher before it gets easier, that's for sure. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.